Hey, good morning. My name is Chris. I'll be your RN for today. I just want to go over a couple of things that with you and your family, your caregivers, to help you keep safe and support your recovery after your stroke. There are many changes to adapt to, and I'm here to help you to make that transition smoother and to make that recovery process faster and smooth as well in the best way possible. So maybe we're just gonna go focus on just two things: moving safely, okay, ambulation, mobility, and making your environment safer. That is your home environment that you're going to be discharged to, because those are one of the two of the biggest things that can prevent complications and help you with a smoother recovery process at home. Okay, so let's go over that number one, mobility. Okay, after stroke, it's very common to have some weakness on one side. That's what we call hemiparesis, which you have come to know. Um, you have that left side of weakness of your leg, left hand grip strength weakness, and also left arm weakness. Okay, and because of that, getting up, moving can feel off or even a little scary or a little bit unstable, which you were experiencing with physical therapy working on you on the unit. But just a reminder, as everyone was telling you, movement very, very important. We want to continue that movement as your discharge going back home. I know going back home, you feel like, hey, I want to get some rest. I just want to be in bed. I'm tired of this regimen in the hospital. No, we want to keep that up. That early mobilization and that continued maintain ambulation mobilization, even when you get home, is going to create the best recovery for you. Okay. And it's going to prevent what we were talking about: blood clots, DVTs, as we call it, deep vein thrombosis in the legs because of lack of movement. It can prevent lung illnesses like pneumonia. Okay. Just laying down in bed all day, everything's going to get stuck in the lungs. Mo- Mobility, walking, helps you cough up those things, helps get everything circulating well. And the stiffness, okay, just like rusty gears. Okay, if they're not moved, they're going to get rusty. They're going to get stiff. We don't want you to get stiffened up like a board by laying down or without ambulation. So remember that ambulation mobility is key. And just some reminders, just as what you've been practicing here in the on the unit, when you're getting up out of bed, okay, remember, don't rush it. We know that PT was ambulating you and getting you out of bed. But when you do it, perhaps on your own, as you're starting to become more independent, remember the steps simple. Sit at the edge first. Give your body a second to adapt to the changes from lying down, sitting up, and sitting to the edge of the bed. Okay? That's going to help prevent dizziness. We call that orthostatic hypotension. You probably experienced that when PT was helping you in different positions. You felt a little dizzy, a little bit lightheaded. It just takes a second for the body to adjust in those different positions, the blood pressure to adjust in those positionings. Okay? And when you walk, that's the second step. Make sure that you got that walker in the side of the bed or right in front of you, well positioned, or the cane if you needed. You were using the walker here in the unit. We want to let you use the same thing when you get back home for discharge. Keep that walker right in front of you as you were doing. Get your caregiver on your side. That's the weak side. Get him to support your arm if needed, but preferably if you can do it on your own to help you work your way towards more of an independent walking. Okay, but no rush. That's step by step to get to that. Okay, when you get the walker in front of you, you're on the side of the bed, two hands on the walker, lift yourself up. Okay, use those mobility devices to help you. We don't want you to fall. We don't want you to have complications when you go back home, right? So have your son, your caregivers on your side, weak side. Make sure nobody pulls any arms or anything that can cause a shoulder subluxation. Okay, just make sure you're there to support and try your best to do all of the work within your capability to stand up for your recovery and rehabilitation. Okay, and even when you're resting, don't think that if you're resting on the bed, don't think that you can't do any mobility or exercises. You can do leg raises, leg switches, bicycles, keeping the arms in the air, keeping yourself upright when you're reading on the bed. So those are some mobility things you can do as well. Okay. let's see. Oh, safe environment. Okay. So we want to make sure that there won't be any complications when you get back home. So you're gonna have to kind of reform the home a little bit to make sure that there will be no falls. Okay, your fall risk. You've been hearing this the entire time about fall risk nurses. We go crazy the whole time you were here. Wait, don't get up. Wait, be careful. Hey, are you okay? Just it might seem overrated or exaggerated expressions from us, but really we don't want you to fall. Falling, hip fractures, leg fractures, hitting of the head, bleeding of the brain. No, we don't want any of that. Okay, so we want to create that safe home environment. Okay, things that might not seem very important is very important uh, at home. Like for example, okay, uh, loose rugs, clutter. Before the stroke, oh, I just walk around. Nope. After the stroke, okay, those things can be huge obstacles. It can be like mountains to your recovery. So make sure we get rid of that. Keep the lights on at night when you're walking. Okay, one of the greatest reasons for falls is not being able to see properly and tripping on stuff at night. Okay, I work as a paramedic. I see it all the time. 2 a.m. in the morning, poor mobility after a stroke or some sort of mobility problems, they fall down and then I get called. We don't want that to happen to you. Let you not be the people that call 911 because of that. We want to prevent that at all. Okay. We'll make sure the grip is good. Those grippy socks that we've been telling you to always use those. Or good footwear that will not slide. Make sure that the floors are not too slippery as well. You know, that shoe shine, extra slippery stuff you put on the floor. Okay, we want to try our best to avoid that. Okay, the key here is an environment where you will not slip, fall, or trip. Okay, number one thing. All right. So just kind of want to get a little bit of a understanding if you understood what I was saying, just to make sure that I was talking clearly. So just want to make sure I explained it. All right. So can you tell me what you'll be doing before you stand up? Very awesome. Very good. Or maybe one thing you can change at home to make it safer. I know caregivers are here too, family. You guys can chime in as well, along with Mr. Smith. Very good. Excellent. That sounds like a very safe environment, the way that you guys are going to be changing it up. Excellent. Excellent. All the more reason for us to get the discharge orders in quickly to get you guys back home for rehab recovery and going back to your home environment. Okay? Nothing like home. So, so you're not alone in this either. You're gonna have physical therapy, occupational therapy. They're gonna work with you as well in an outpatient setting, which you'll visit to as well with your caregivers or whomever. And then also, I see that we have set up home health aid here as well, and also traveling nurse I see is on the chart too as well, and PT will also be visiting you too as well. So you have a complete accoutrement of tools, people, and resources to help you with your recovery. All right, so you're right on track. You're all ready to go, and we'll get your discharge ready. Okay, we'll take care and hope that your recovery goes well because we know it will.